Hi, kids, and welcome to phonics today. We're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about some suffixes. And suffixes, as a refresher, is those letters that are added behind a word, a root word or a base word, and it gives it a whole new meaning sometimes. So I need you to tear out pages 207, 208. And at the top of the page, we want to first make sure we put our name so Mrs. Swink can give you credit for it. And let's begin. Cheerful ends with a suffix ful, full. That's not a complete word. But it's something when I add to it, listen and look for the suffixes full, less, ness, and ly in the rhyme. Now here's a hint. A suffix is a word part added to the end of a root word to change its meaning or make it a new word. For instance, fearful. The suffix full means full of. Fearful means full of fear. Add the suffix full to each of the root words below, and we're going to write the new word. But let's start with the rhyme. My puppy is so cheerful, his gladness always shows. We play for our endless hours, then off he quickly goes. So, words that describe people or things. We need to go ahead and add ful to that word. When you're adding a suffix to a word, there's no space between the root word and the suffix. You're adding them both together. So, the first word, grace, we would be simply writing graceful. So we put the word grace, definitely spelling it all correctly because the word's right there. And I'm just going to add ful to it. Note there's no space between the E and the F. And I have changed the meaning, and now it's more like full of grace. You're going to finish the last three of these words that describe people. Words that describe feelings, we're also going to be adding the suffix ful to each of these root words. These root words are like roots of a tree or a plant. They can stand alone. The suffix cannot. So we have cheer, fear, hope, thank. But if I add the ful to it, I'm full of cheer. I'm full of hope. I'm full of fear. So go ahead and you can do the rest of those on your own. On the bottom, it says, write about the puppy. Use a word that ends in the suffix ful. Oh, I love puppies. So if I take a look above and I want to use one of those words from above to describe that puppy, I might be putting the playful puppy chase the ball. I want to make sure if I'm writing a sentence, though, that I'm also, I have my complete, I have a capital letter at the beginning of the sentence, an ending mark at the end, and all my words, because I want to do my very best, are spelled correctly. So you can add your sentence there. On the back side of the paper, it says, again, suffixes. The suffixes less, less, and ness can be added to the end of a root word. You can make fear into fearless, soft, softness. So fearless means without fear. Softness means being soft. So find and write the word that goes with each definition. If it's without fear, which one of these words would be without fear? Well, I'm going to look for the root word of fear, and I'm going to look for fearless. So I would put this on the line. If I'm looking for something being soft, I know my root word is soft, so I would go ahead and find soft, and it'd be softness. Carefully and in your best handwriting, make sure you write the new word right on the lines provided. On the bottom of 208, it says use a word from above to complete each sentence. Read each word you wrote and have a partner say the root word. In this case, you're not only yourself, but you're your partner. So you're going to do this. Cleo is a brave and blank hunter. Well, if I had to look above what kind of hunter he might be, I'd probably say fearless. I don't think softness would be a good use of that wouldn't be a hunter. Loudness, no, darkness. He's a fearless. So watch what you're going to do. You're going to write the word fearless. Mrs. Swin is going to write it as carefully as she can in her very best handwriting. Again, there's no additional space between the root word fear and the suffix. And then I'm going to do this. My partner is going to circle the root word. Well, Mrs. Swint, what is the root word? Oh, well, Mrs. Swint, the root word is fear, and I'm going to circle it right now. So that's what you're going to do for those last couple. All right, my friends, you've got it. Enjoy. Get your worksheet done and on to the next. Have a great day. Bye-bye.